Once again, it's your one and only ZTR back with another video, and this time this is going to be part 2 of my series that I'm going to cover is Tom Brady proves all his haters and doubters wrong, right? And we're going to go at the this is pretty much going to be a response to all the truther community, the truth seekers, because now in part 1, if you watched it, I basically showed you that Tom Brady is a human being outside of the football game. This man is a family man. He has a wife and 3 kids. Like his daughter, as you've seen. Okay, all this about Tom Brady being satanic and being part of a cult and all that stuff, those things have nothing to do with the game itself. Nothing. That's not why Tom Brady, the devil doesn't give Tom Brady no power. He was good long before he got to the NFL. Remember, he did play for Michigan State. He was a Wolverine. This man was Charles Woodson's teammate. I think I told you the story of my high school coach, Cordell Moore. Shouts out to Cordell. Before he lost his legs and was permanently paralyzed, he was on the defense with Charles Woodson, and he was also played with Tom Brady around 99, 2000. Yeah, in between 98, 2000. 98, 99. Cordell Moore played on the same, Coach Cordell Moore played on the same college football team as Tom Brady and Charles Woodson. So Brady was good for a very long time. All right? I told y'all, man, Brady's been around for 18 seasons. For basically 21 years, he's been around on the pro level. He got drafted in 2000. So I'm gonna show you in this video how Brady beat the Chiefs from a football standpoint. See, I'm somebody who understands the rules. Just because the NFL is on the sports entertainment doesn't mean it's the same as WWE. Because there's a difference between WWE wrestling and Olympic style wrestling. And I'm gonna make a video showing y'all that because a lot of people don't get it. They still saying it's scripted because of sports entertainment. No, it has nothing to do with it. There's rules. Because if these football players was to grab a chair and hit one of these football players, they'll hit the opposing team, they're going to get ejected. If they was to harass the refs and cuss them out, that's a fine. Okay, there's certain things you can't do in the NFL. And the same goes for all other sports, except for WWE. WWE is in its own category. It's not the same as the NFL. And that's what a lot of you people don't understand that keep trying to come on my channel trying to explain that it's scripted. These YouTubers don't understand it because they don't watch these sports at all. They don't. They don't watch. They have never been to a live game before. I told y'all that before too. Before I continue, you got to go to a live game and see an NFL game for yourself. Watching the NFL at an actual stadium means paying, let's say $200 to maybe $1,000 for whichever seat you get, whether it be top or bottom. And going and actually see it for the first time, seeing these players actually practice, or even going to a training facility during training camp, like so many other people do, is not the same as watching it at home. Because the problem is you got too many people that's watching too much TV. They don't do nothing else but watch too much television. And this is where you get all these things about all these crazy conspiracy things. But let's look at the game here. Let's look at how Tom Brady beat him from a football standpoint. And y'all got to understand, the Chiefs got exposed for basically the Chief defense got to be exposed for not facing somebody that hard. They were not ready for the Buccaneers at all. I'm going to show you just how Brady beat him. And y'all got to understand rules. The referees have to do their job. Because if the referees don't do their job, they're going to get fired. Like that Saints-Rams game from 2 years ago. Okay? That one referee that didn't call that pass interference call on Robbie Goldman, he later on got fired a week later. Even though it was still a fair game because Jared Goff didn't get the face mask call. He wanted the drive before. Okay, he didn't call it, but the game wasn't even over yet. So if the referees don't do their job, they're going to get fired. You're not going to be there no more. Again, at the end of the day, people do have a job to do. But let's watch this video, man. Let's just see this play. Okay, the Brady's in formation. It's 1st and 10 at the Chiefs 40-yard line. Let's look at what happens.
Extra lineman in for him. Drops back, good time. And got a flag down.
Now the flag is being hold. I want y'all to watch this.
Number 21, defense. Watch this.
Listen, you can't do that. Now look right here. Exhibit A. This was going on all game. That whole Super Bowl, you see this happening. Even Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, was holding. You can't do that. If Mike Evans has you beat, all right, use your arms to try to at least catch up to him. Don't do this. The fact that he had to hold means he cannot guard Mike Evans. Okay, so whoever the cornerback right here is, you can't guard this man. Mike Evans, again, Mark Evans, this is one of the best receivers in the league. Mike Evans, believe it or not, is a top 5 receiver. He's up there with Stephon. He's up there with Stephon Diggs. Okay, he's very good. Remember, they have Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was active this game, actually. I thought, Antonio Brown actually played. That made a difference there. But again, there was a lot of this going on.
This team likes to hold a little bit, Jim. They really get their hands on you.
Look at that holding. You can't be doing that. You passed 5 yards. If he asks you after 5 yards, you can't hold no more. Now you got to use your legs, your footwork. That was happening all game.
It's the game very easy for the offense.
From the 45, 6 DBs on the field.
Now look at that excellent protection, right? You can't get to him. Okay, the key to beating Brady, you got to have the pass rush. Like the Eagles and the Rams, they had the right defense. This Rams couldn't finish, but again, look at that protection by the offensive line. Okay, Patrick Mahomes did not have this same type of protection. Patrick Mahomes was not comfortable in the pocket at all.
For the Chiefs, Brady goes sideline, and he has his man.
See how he was able to get that throw off? A good pass protection. He was able to connect with Antonio Brown. Again, if you got a good offensive line that can give your quarterback at least, I'm going to say like 15 to 20 seconds, you got a good team. Your team is going to mostly have the advantage offensively because the quarterback's not sacked. He has a lot of time to do what he has to do. The key to beating Brady is defensive line. If you can't get to him on time, you're not going to win the game.
How excited him and Patrick were about this game.
Play action. They go to Brady. With a blocker in front.
Now look at that. Look at that play action. Let's look at that again. This is why the Chiefs lost, because they could defend the play action. Look at that.
We're about this game.
Now watch that play action, right? Fake. He's not going to this guy here. Again, a lot of y'all need to understand the football. You need to understand formations. Look at that play action.
Play action. They go to Brady.
Brake was wide open there. Look at that. You can't guard him. This guy here didn't, like the defender on that side was number 55. He did not cover that well. That was bad coverage by the Chiefs.
With a blocker in front.
Look at all that room. Like this dude's gone. Right? That was at least 20 yards. That was a 20-yard gain. That's another thing too. Fournette was hard to stop. Fournette ran on them all game. They could not stop the run at all. The run defense was not there. So again, how was the Chiefs able to beat the Buccaneers if you couldn't stop the run? Leonard Fournette ran through their throats all game. This dude was breaking tackles. Him and Ronald Jones. Okay? Y'all got to understand this, man. Y'all need to stop saying the league cheated. The Buccaneers did not cheat at all. That was good offense. That was good execution. The Chiefs had no defense. Again, y'all who say the league is scripted, you need to watch the game. Y'all don't watch the game at all. You don't understand how you going. And then if you do watch the game, you don't understand what you're watching because you don't understand rules. You never played before. I'm somebody who actually played this game. Again, this man Fournette had at least around over 100 yards rushing this whole game. Him and Ronald Jones were combined for at least 200. Again, in a Super Bowl, if you can't stop the run, if you can't limit them to at least 4 to 6 a carry, you're not going to win that game. Look at that. This man, again, man, Leonard Fournette, you got to take him seriously, man. Remember what this dude was the one who helped the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC game against the Patriots before the Chiefs even got to where they are. In 2017, you had the Jaguars and the Patriots, and that's because of that man there, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette made Blake Bortles look good.
Then took off to the right.
He jinxed Spagnuolo? Usually it's the guy.
Now watch this. Now they in goal line. Let's look what Brady does.
You're talking
One of those weird announcer jinxes. Here's Brady's pass. It's Gronkowski.
Again, where's the linebacker? Where was the cornerback on that side? Let's look at that again. Again, y'all like to say it's rigged, right? I don't know. Now, you notice this right here. Look, Mike Evans going inside, right? Where was the coverage? There was nobody guarding this flat, guarding the zone. Where was the flats? That's how that man was able to get wide open like that because there's no flats. And this wasn't even Rob Gronkowski. This was a different look at that. This is Rob. Look at Gronkowski, right? Look at Rob. Right? So y'all talk about Rob. Rob is, again, there's no coverage at all. This man here did not do his job at all. Why did he have all this room? Where was the cornerback? Where was the safety? They wasn't paying attention to Gronkowski at all. And that's how you got scored on.
It's Gronkowski.
Look at that. Wide open, dude. Rob Gronkowski. Brady was in there too, man. He had 2 tight ends. He had a 2 tight end set. But look at Grob. Again, where was the coverage on that one? Again, man, the Packers had good coverage. The Packers picked Tom Brady off 3 times. Why couldn't the Chiefs do that the same way? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why was Green Bay able to stop Tom Brady, but the Chiefs couldn't?
Back again.
Since then.
And I know Green Bay didn't win the game, but again, I showed you, man, Green Bay's defense tried to win that game. They really did. If y'all need to go back and go look at that NFC Championship game, and then look at this game. It's 2 completely different teams.
Neither team's lost all year, Jim.
It's Pringle going to the far side, and he's got room.
Now look, that was a nice return. Why? Because the special teams did their job. They actually blocked for him. They gave him room. Right? They gave him room to go. Okay, that was a nice, decent return. But let's look what Patrick Mahomes does. It's 3rd and 4. Look at that. That was all coverage. The Buccaneers defense showed up.
So the play was over. Unnecessary roughness. Number 95.
Again, didn't I tell you unnecessary roughness? Again, the Chiefs was doing this all game. They were frustrated. They was mad as hell. They thought because Brady was 43 years old, and this is a team who hadn't been there in 17 years, they could just run all over them because they're the defending champions. No, Buccaneers came ready. They came ready for the smoke. Again, you can't be getting that aggressive.
Gives him a first down at 48. Ronald Jones.
Look, now this is Ronald Jones. Again, another running back pounding through there. Again, where is the defense? Where was the defense that showed up against Buffalo?
Wouldn't be quite that high. Of course, the career not as long either. First and
Again, all this time, right? All that blocking. And if Brady wasn't scrambling, see, if this was Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson, they could have easily ran out of here, right? They could have ran to the left and had all this yards. If this was Lamar Jackson, he would have gone to the left. But Brady don't have to do that because he trusts in his offensive line. Again, that's the key to Brady. Brady is a true pocket passer. He don't need to do all that running. And again, I told you, man, Lamar Jackson is another case, man. This dude don't have the arm.
10, Brady from the pocket.
Look at that. Look how he connected. Again, this dude got embarrassed. Again, bad coverage. He cannot guard this guy at all, dude. You can't. Look at that, wide open, right?
He's got Evans.
I tell you, man, Evans is a bad dude, man. You got to stand it. Evans is a great receiver. You got to take him seriously. This guy here, again, was getting ate up the whole game, getting embarrassed. Again, bad coverage. Okay, they didn't take this. Again, they're not that good, man. This Chiefs team ain't as good as it was last year. I tried to give him a chance. I tried to respect him. But again, man, this is poor execution. This is not paying attention, man. It's bad coverage. And I'm going to say this too. Home field advantage still got nothing to do with it because Brady could just as easily lost. Ain't because they at home. Y'all got to stop looking at that too, man. Yeah, they had home field advantage, but that don't mean nothing in a championship, in a game like this at all. It don't. It just, again, the Chiefs had too many penalties, right? I'm telling you right now, I'm showing you right now, it's bad coverage. They did not take this team serious, and they got mad. The Buccaneers outplayed them.
Fake to Jones. Over the top they go. Oh, and it was a pass.
That was a good play there.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
It's Jones getting hit and getting stopped. It's to the right side.
Okay, now it's 4th and goal. Okay, Kansas City, what you gonna do? It's 4th and goal. Let's see this now. Now they stopped them 3 times. Let's see what you do.
4th and goal. As Jones, did he break the plane? Still looking, no signal.
Oh, this is going to be close, Jim.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
The Bucs challenge after we went away to break.
Now we seeing this, right? Let's look at the replay.
Gene's territory, there was just no sign there that could overturn it.
Now the Chiefs defense did good. Now y'all see that, right? They actually stopped them out the goal line at once. So the Chiefs had a chance to win this game. The problem is people are watching this game and they don't understand what they're looking at. They don't understand the rules, okay? They don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. They don't understand what they're looking at. Let's get a little closer here. They don't understand the play calling. They look at the, oh, my bad, y'all. They tell you the game is scripted and rigged, But they don't understand what they're looking at. They don't understand what's really going on because they don't pay attention. Now let's look at Mahomes here. You're inside the goal line, right? You're inside that end zone.
Gonna happen right here on this play.
It's a drive. Let's see. Now it
Look at that defensive line was coming. Y'all did see that, right? They coming after him.
starts with a flick, and it's Hill. Hill weaving. Getting away.
And that's another thing, dude. Tyreek Hill was actually guarded that whole game. Okay, they had a response for Tyreek Hill. I'm just being honest, man. They was ready for him.
From bodies.
Tyreek Hill was well guarded.
Patrick Mahomes got to do some crazy special stuff.
On 3rd and 8. Look at that throw. Oh, and it's dropped by Kelsey.
Drop pass. Okay, so again, is that the Buccaneers' fault they can't make a catch? Is that the refs' fault? These Chiefs can't. Patrick Mahomes can't connect with his receivers, or does the Buccaneers actually have good defense? Are their defense just as good as the one from 2002 with Rondé Barber and Warren Sapp? That's what you gotta ask
Taking off
yourselves.
the books with the penalty from the end zone. And he's done it again.
Communication and
Now, let's look at what Brady does on this play here. Let's check this out. Now we're gonna go to his side, right? Now again, this offensive line has been very key all night. The Chiefs have been barely able to get. They only got maybe 1 or 2 sacks on Brady this whole game, and that's only because they attacked the weak side. But that's why these coaches make adjustments. That's why these coaches substitute. Now you see they getting ready to bring it, but look how they lined up, right? Bunch formation. They're going to protect Brady. They doing like this so they can guard these outside linemen, right? You have the right end, left end. Okay, I showed you this on the playbook on part 1. These are the formations. Again, there's nothing illegal here. There's no cheating involved. This is straight up football. This is pretty much fundamental football. Okay, these are offensive linemen are right where they need to be.
learning each other and what they do best.
3rd and
Again, look at the protection. Right? They're able to guard everybody. They're able to cover all sides, so Brady has enough time to do what he has to do. And even if Brady can't, let's say if Brady don't have nobody there, they're open, he can scramble, because look at this hole. Wide open hole, right? We've seen Lamar Jackson run through there how many times? Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers has done this. Now, Aaron Rodgers just got scared that in the NFC Championship game, but you see this, right? And this is 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 with all this pass protection. Again, the referees are not, they're not responsible for this at all. The referees did not tell them to do this. The referees have to do their job. Ain't the referees' fault the Chiefs can't sack Tom Brady like the Rams, like the Eagles, and like the Giants did. No excuses.
4. Ball deflected, tipped, and Mahomes, but Tyrann Mathieu has another interception.
Now, you just seen that right here. He got picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. Okay? So, again, if the Chiefs got an interception, why couldn't they win the game? That's what y'all need to ask yourself, Chiefs fans. Again, you're not blaming it on the refs. He just got picked off right there.
There is a marker down in the secondary.
Number 35.
Line judge right there.
But again, because you're holding, this is what's costing you the game. Okay? Penalties. You got, again, man, penalties can mess up any teams and win them. The Chiefs had that turnover. Now, had he not been holding right here, that would have turned the whole game around. But because you're not following the rules, this is what happens. Again, this is not the referee's fault. They got to do their job. You can't be holding like this, man. Like, come on now.
They're watching. Look at the hand.
And these YouTube's conspiracy theorists, man. Zachary K. Hubbard and RG chosen one to tell you it's rigged when you break up a ritual. No, ritual ain't got nothing to do with this at all. The devil ain't had nothing to do with this game here. No, the Chiefs got beat off the top. They could not handle Mike Evans. Let's call it for what it is. The fact that Antonio Brown was out there, they thought Antonio Brown had energy. Antonio Brown was really a factor in this game because Antonio Brown was looking like how he was when he was with the Steelers. But look at this, man. You can't be doing it. That's too aggressive. So that's why the ball went back to the Buccaneers. And Brady, as you can see, has another chance. Okay? Again, that's not the referee's fault. The Chiefs are not playing the game the way they're supposed to be played. Like the Chiefs, I'll be honest, man, they were beat mentally.
5. Incomplete. Trent.
See, like I said, the Chiefs defense showed up, right? They showed up. Something like I say, Brady wasn't always scoring like this.
To snap it back from 40.
Now he has to kick the field goal.
Good, but there's a flag down.
Another flag.
Offside. Number 20. Defense.
Second drive.
Again, another flag, right? You can't be offsides. That's illegal. Okay? Again, y'all gotta understand the rules. Now let's go over here to Mahomes. Let's see what Mahomes does. Let's see what, again, man, let's look at this, man. Look at this Chiefs defense. Mahomes could not score. And I told y'all this too, man. Right? As good as your defense is, if your offense can't put no points on the board, you're not going to win that game. You're not. I've said that how many times? You can have the best defense in the world. Like example, this is why Green Bay didn't win the game because Aaron Rodgers could not find his way inside that end zone. The Packers could easily put that game in overtime. They could not win because Aaron Rodgers got scared to get hit, to scramble in and get hit for the first down. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with the game being scripted. The game there was no script for that. Like there was no script for the Chiefs getting all these flags. Come on now. This is a team who won the Super Bowl last year. There was no script for that. Five Buccaneers was beating them like they did. Brady's giving another chance. Why? Because again, the offense cannot score.
Brady,
look at that. All that time, he's not sacked not once. Gronkowski again, bro. Again, y'all understand. Gronkowski is a veteran tight end. This is Tom Brady's main dude. If Tom Brady's Michael Jordan, this is Scottie Pippen. All right, y'all gotta understand that. If Tom Brady is Troy Aikman, this will be like his Michael Irvin. Look at that connection. That's skill.
These last two postseasons.
That was nothing but skill there. That's all timing. Brady has an arm. Did y'all forget? Again, man, ain't no referees cheating for him, man. Ain't no script. That's all skill. NFL is a game of football is a game of skill. Okay? All that ritual stuff, all that satanic stuff, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Leave that stuff outside the stadium. Because y'all understand too, man, there are players who believe in God as well. That's why y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing with religion. Y'all need to stop it, man. Y'all going out of control with that. But this video is just to show y'all there's a bunch of people who don't watch football. And it's obvious. Because I'll be honest, man, the Chiefs have had a very easy schedule. Especially with the fact that we didn't have a preseason. So a lot of teams couldn't warm up. They pretty much ran through pretty much everybody. Including the Saints. The Saints were like the only other game they had close. But most of their games, they dominated. They blew teams out by 30 because those teams were not as strong as Tampa Bay. And even then, Buccaneers wasn't looking that good at all. They did not have, it was not easy for them. They were a 5th seed. And that's another thing. This is a 5th seed. But because, again, Bruce Arians is a veteran coach, because you have Tom Brady, and because you have guys who are able to adjust and adapt, they was able to get this far. So let's see what Mahomes does. They're back on offense.
Down by double digits, or even in one case down 9. They connected. They game.
2nd and 6. Look at that. He escaped out the pocket, right? He got to get out of there. Got nowhere to go.
On the run, that's caught by Kelsey.
Travis ain't bad either. Now Kelsey is, again, you got no excuses. You got Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey just as good as Gronkowski is, actually.
2 weeks leading up to get ready the minute the game starts. Perfect the peak.
Look at that. Look how he has to run. No protection at all. Again, he got no time. He don't got the time that Brady has.
Something going now.
They're motioning. Get back.
Looking over for Hill. Instead, dumps it off to Kelsey.
So again, like I said, they were trying. They were trying to win that game. It's just, again,
First down, keeps his balance, and they're in the red zone.
And the last game, which is a postseason record.
Okay, so let's see what they do now. Okay, let's see what you do now.
Big play here. Coming after him.
Look at that. You got nowhere to go. Look at that defense, man.
This will be 34.
Come on now. And he forced that again. So you're not going to win. You're not going to beat this team kicking field goals neither. I want y'all to see that. This is why they lost, because, again, they had to rely on the field goal. You're not going to beat Tampa Bay right there kicking the field goal. And that game was close. Look at that scoreboard. It was close. This was only the first half. So the Chiefs had a chance to win this game. It's just the Buccaneers had the better game plan. They kept Mahomes out of the pocket. They didn't give him time. They forced him to run. Okay? Mahomes, the team was not healthy. I told you he was missing his two tackles on offense. he had to bring in he had to break up the backups. They were short-staffed this game. Okay? So injuries do make a difference. ZKH, for you Hubbard subscribers, injuries do affect the game. So I'm just showing y'all now, man, like you're not going to beat Brady. You're not going to beat Tom kicking a field goal. It's not going to work. And this is how the Patriots beat the Rams, because they were actually able to score a touchdown. The Rams didn't score at all. They didn't score no touchdowns. You're not going to do that. And Brady found his way inside the end zone.
Or will they give Brady more time to do something?
Look at that. Gronk again. No coverage at all. Bad coverage.
23 seconds to go. Here's the deep ball for this week. Oh,
look at that.
Did he trip him? Freeman's going to be flagged.
Pass interference.
Number 21.
Trip him.
Let's look at that again. You can't do that, y'all. You cannot do that. You hit that dude. You made contact with him. You cannot do that. That's a pass interference all day, every day. Okay? Again, man, y'all gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Now, he only did that. Now, I know why he did it, because he saved a touchdown, right? And that's why he did it. Because that man didn't want to get scored on. Mike Evans was eating his secondary up. That means on the AFC, they didn't play nobody this good. The Chiefs didn't have nobody like Mike Evans that was guarding. They was running against teams that did not have this type of offense with that type of receiver. Okay? I'm showing y'all right now, dude. You can't be doing that, man. That's why you lost. That's why you lost this game. Look at, he's already ahead of him. He got him beat. Because that would have been caught. That would have been a touchdown pass. Brady threw it perfectly. That's all skill. Again, you can't teach that. You can't script that at all.
Oh, did he trip him? Freeman's going to be.
The refs can't let that slide. They got to do their job.
Tight for you to say that's uncatchable.
Let's look at Brady again. They're back again. Let's see what he does. Good. Wide open. Where is the linebacker? Again, where was the middle linebacker on that one? That was the wrong coverage by again, Andy Reid had the wrong coverage. Again, they should have been in cover 2. You know what I'm saying? Again, because of Mike Evans and Antonio Brown, they're not guarding the zone properly at all. They're not guarding the flats. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to be in 4-3 on that one. Again, I don't know. They were supposed to be in their schools. Instead of they in 4-3, they should have been in a 3-4. Why was you in a 3-4 defense? The Giants beat the Patriots off of 3-4. 3-4 means there's be a linebacker right there in the middle. There at least be a linebacker to guard that flats, to guard that zone. You have a cornerback inside the deep hash. They would not be playing so deep. But because you got all these Buccaneers got all these receivers, you got Antonio Brown and Mike Evans to worry about. They leave this guy wide open. That's a problem. The running backs was a problem for them.
Coming after him. Has to throw it over that. They got another flag, and this one's on Matthew. Brady's taking advantage.
Number 32. Defense.
You fake it here.
Once again, penalties is costing them. This has been happening all game. I keep showing y'all that. This is why they losing. This is why they fail.
And then you run on the next one, you don't get it.
There's the fake. There's the pass. And there's the catch for the touchdown.
Look at AB. Again, skill.
Brown.
All skill, man.
Edwards-Helaire, the rookie, running into the secondary. Look at White. It's right.
That was the only good running play the Chiefs really had this game. They didn't get nothing else out that defense.
Jump cut to get around.
Look at this.
And pick up the.
Look at that. That was good running. That was a good play.
2 guys down at the bottom that are really good.
Mahomes.
Look at that. Good defense, right? Again, look at that pressure. I want y'all to see that. Again, they got past those offensive linemen. That's all skill. There is no script for that at all. None. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? How you going to tell a bunch of grown men to do a script, you know what I'm saying, so they can just pretend to tackle somebody? No, dude, they trying to hit this guy. They trying to clean him. They trying to take this dude down.
Throws on the run, and it's knocked down.
Look at that. Good defense. Excellent defense by the Buccaneers. Again, there's no script for that. That's all skill-based. You can't teach none of that. Okay, you can't script that at all. That was a head up. Travis Kelce got, again, the Buccaneers played the Chiefs properly. The Chiefs did not do this at all. They did not execute, and you see that. Because Antonio Brown caught over 3 people.
You never know it's going to turn down.
Again, you got to rely on another field goal. The Buccaneers done scored 2 touchdowns. Again, kicking a field goal ain't going to win you this game. It's just not. Here's Brady again. Again, watch the protection. Again, key to the offense. Brady, if Brady has the protection needed, you're not going to beat him. I'm going to tell you that now.
Rush 5, it's picked up.
Once again, Leonard Fournette is wide open. There's nobody covering him at all. Look at that. Run it over. Look at how he's just running you over, dude. Like, come on now. This is why the Chiefs losing. They can't stop Fournette. Again, Grunt. Wide open in the middle. No coverage. Look at Fournette. Look at that, man. Come on now. Come on now. Bad deep. Again, dude. That proves it. They could not stop the run. So again, y'all need to stop coming on my videos trying to get on me because I'm defending these athletes. I know how much time and effort they put into these games. I know how hard they work. Again, the Buccaneers had the right game plan. The Chiefs defense could not stop them. Carcino for life was right. Again, Carcino for life proved me wrong. The Chiefs could not stop the run. There was a problem for them. The difference between the Buccaneers and the Bills don't have a running back like that at all. They really don't. Because Singletary is not that good. Singletary is not Fournette. Singletary is not a 1,000-yard rusher. Remember, LeSean McCoy been left that Bills team. If the Bills had a rusher like Leonard Fournette, they might have would have had a chance against Kansas City. So y'all got to understand, it's all about matchups. The Buccaneers match up better with the Chiefs because they had the right defense. And look at the offense. This proves it. Leonard Fournette ran right through them. He ran up. Look at this. Let's go. We'll go watch this again. We'll go watch this again, right? Now look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that gap. Look at that hole. You know what I'm saying? This is what Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Franco Harris, Jerome Bettis, right? Marcus Allen, all these running backs did the same thing back in the day when they were playing. If you see a wide open hole, you're going to take it. This is what y'all do on Madden, right? On Madden, you be doing the exact same thing. So how you going to accuse another team for cheating when you doing the same thing on Madden? Look at that. No defense at all. These guys were outbeat. Again, man, they were not ready. They scared of this dude. So that's it, man. That proves it right there. Again, this shows you the league ain't scripted. These dudes can't hit Leonard Fournette. They couldn't tackle him. They act like they were scared to hit this guy. This guy wore him out. All right. So this is part 2. Again, once again, you truth of community. All you people that subscribe to these YouTubers that tell you scripted. Again, you all look stupid for believing them. You stupid to subscribe to them. You need to unsubscribe to them. These people don't watch football at all. They don't understand what they're looking at. Again, I played this game. I understand what these guys did to win. But anyways, folks, that's the video, man. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. As always, I'll see you soon.